if it loads.
Just give me a thumbs up so I can make it professional.
Hey, Todd, you said he's going to do that. You got it? I'm going to take it. Oh, okay. I was saying, he said he was going to do decent people out there. He was going to do game changer. I was going to do this now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. For those that are watching the Yinzer Baseball League, we have a very good matchup today with the Road Warrior Black Sox and the Baseball Brilliance Sox. Road Warrior Black Sox sit with a record of 7-11, and the Baseball Brilliance Sox 6-14, trying to make their way up in the standings. Today's pitching matchup. On the third base side, in the left field bullpen, we have number 13, Cody Bell, warming up. And for the Brilliant Sox on the right field line is left-handed starter Ken Williams. Both starters throw a lot of strikes. They get ahead, stay ahead with their pitches, and this should be a pretty good matchup today. Both teams are coming in, so we should be not so far in about game time start. As this is a 10 a.m. start time. It's currently 10 a.m. Some intel for the Brilliant Sox as they start to take the fields. Like what I said not so long ago, they enter in with a record of 6-14. Throughout the infields, we have Ken Williams on the mound. We have Jacob Bockley behind the plates, solid lefty hitter. First base, we got Slayton Vaughn. Second base, we have, give me 1 second here. We have Jimmy Boyce at second base. Over at shortstop is Trey Hunt. And at third base, Jared Anton. In the outfield, from left to right, we have William Lankin in left fields. We have Brett Smith in center fields. And we have Jarrell McDade in right fields. I am also your host today, Ryan Tomeo, as I will be with you guys the whole game, telling you intel left to right, keep you guys updated with the game stats. As Ken finishes warming up his pitches, a little background for Ken Williams: 4 outings, 25 innings pitched, good ERA in the sub threes to fours, very good WHIP at 1.16, faced 103 batters, 24 strikeouts, 4 walks, a lot of guy who's going to attack the zone a lot. In steps Derek Hurt, number 21 of the Road Warrior Black Sox, as we are underway. First pitch from Williams is a strike right down the plate. Definitely want to always get ahead, stay ahead as a pitcher. Delivers, ball down. Williams throws a two-seam fastball, nice good 1-7 curveball, changeup, and I think he got a slider as well. Swings and misses. Count goes to 1-2. Williams sets, delivers. Pop up, third base side. Playing room from Anton. Makes the catch, and we got one away. Rowan Black Sox have been playing some very good baseball lately for their last couple of games. I believe they've won 3 or 4 out of their last 5, especially one of them against the Killer Bees, who are the leading team record-wise in the Yinzer League. In steps Spencer Henn, player who served some time with the Southern Illinois Miners before the Yinzer League began. First pitch ball upstairs. Spencer Henn is a middle infield, definitely a well-designed athlete with good wheels. That ball is laced into left center. Brett Smith under it, makes the catch. 2 outs. Now to play is number 34, Carson McCurry, who just got recently released by the West Virginia Power. Spent the first month or 2 with them. Played a lot of first base for them, and definitely a big lefty threat wherever he plays professionally. Big time bats. But with Ken Williams as who's very tough on lefties, this will be a good matchup and challenge for McCurdy. Outside corner fastball for a strike. So Ken Williams so far doing a good job getting ahead, stay ahead. Count 0-2. Nailed the outside part of the plate. Ball looked like it had some cutting action to it. Williams sets, delivers. Outside. And deals. Ground ball to the left side, base hit for Carson McCurdy. Definitely some slapping hitting right there. That's the right approach you must have as a lefty, especially when you're facing lefty on lefty hitters. Lefty on lefty pitching. Trying to make you roll over, and all you have to do is poke it to the other way. Show some good baseball intent. Count is a strike, 0-1. To number 44, James Steinberg. James Steinberg has some Pioneer League action. Ripped foul to the right side. Count 0-2. Steinberg, a corner infield, has some big pop in that lefty bats. He has been in the lineup ever since he's joined in the Yinzer League. Steinberg, another guy who, if you have a lefty out there, that is somebody you want to have, especially against this guy. Ball pitched outside, 1-2. So far, Ken Williams getting a lot to 0-2 and 1-2 counts. It's definitely what you need if you're the starting pitcher for the Brilliance Sox. Foul back. Speaking of Brilliance Sox pitching, it's very important for Brilliance Sox pitching to throw strikes, as right now they currently lead the Yinzer League in walks. So if you're manager Mark Demko, you want a big start from your big-time lefty who has currently 3 wins on the year. That ball is scorched right to Jimmy Boyd's at second base. That will end the top of the half. After the top of the first, no runs on one hit with the Roller Black Sox as Cody Bell takes the mound. And we'll be right back with you shortly. So, for those that are still watching while Cody Bell takes his warm up pitches, so we have Cody Bell, number 13, on the mound for Roller Black Sox. Catching behind the plate is number 3, Dylan Barbetti. At first base, we have the big time lefty threat Carson McCurry. Second base, we have Spencer Henn. At shortstop today, first time we're seeing him all year, is James Steinberg. Usually plays third base. Sorry, Spencer Henn is actually at third base. My mistake on that part. You want me to announce it? Announce it. Good.
What you doing, Marsh? I got it from here, bro. Don't worry.
All right, you're live. Go ahead.
All right, leading off with the Brilliance Sox in the bottom of the first inning, it will be Brett Smith. Brett Smith takes pitch number 2 of the at-bat for ball number 2. Count moves to 2-0. And Brett Smith now takes that one inside for 3-0. And now Brett Smith will take a strike on the outside corner for the first strike of the at-bat. Count moves 3-1. Swings through that one, and that will have the count full. Hey, that's a shot down the line. Will it stay fair? No, it will not. That will be foul, and we'll do the 3-2 again. And that last pitch is a little low, according to the umpire, and Brett Smith is on with a leadoff walk in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring out to the plate number 5, Jarrett Anton. Anton takes that one low and inside. First strike, number 1. Count moves to 0-1. Jared Anton lifts that one up in the left field. Derek Hurts calling it, and he'll catch it to record the first out at the bottom of the first for the Road Warriors. Now stepping into the right-handed batter's box, it'll be Gerald McDade. McDade facing off against Cody Bell. Brett Smith takes his lead at first base. Cody Bell gets a sign from the catcher. And we'll step out and reset and do it again. This time he's got a sign. He comes set. Cody Bell, the taken outside. Brett Smith on the move. He'll be safe at second, and that's a stolen base for Brett Smith. That was well. The 1-0 from Cody Bell. Swung at by Jared McDade. Jared McDade punches one through the middle. Brett Smith is going to round third and get home easy as the ball gets away from center field. And Nate Thompson, Jared McDade pulls into second with an RBI single. Now that'll bring it to the box, Slayton Vaughn. Slayton Vaughn takes the 0-0 for a strike. Gerald McDade leading off from second base. Cody Bell wheels, deals, and delivers the 0-1. Ball 1 outside. Count moves to 1-1. Jared McDade stealing on the pitch. Throw is down, not in time. Jared McDade is safe with a stolen base at third. I believe that was a ball on the pitch. Yes, I am correct. The count is now 2-1. Cody Bell out of the windup now to Slayton Vaughn. Slayton Vaughn swings through a pitch on the outside half for strike number 2. Count moves to 2-2. Check swing. Did he go? No, says the home plate umpire. That'll move the count to 3-2. The payoff pitch from Bell to Vaughn. Vaughn swings, hits a shot down to the left field line. That's going to score McDade easy. Vaughn on his horse, heading for 2. The relay comes in, not in time, and Vaughn is safe with an RBI double at second base. Now that'll bring up left-handed hitter, number 28, Jacob Bockley. Cody Bell gets his sign into the stretch, kicks and delivers the 0-0 pitch, and that's called strike one on the inside half. Ooh. That pitch just a bit outside. Count moves to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Bell to Bockley. Slider swung on and missed. Fouled back by Jacob Bockley. Count is now 1-2. That pitch is taken outside for ball number 2. Count moves to 2-2. And that pitch is taken outside again. Count now goes full. Slayton Vaughn leads off from second. Cody Bell toes the rubber. Jacob Bockley steps into the box. Cody Bell into a stretch. The payoff pitch. Bockley swings. High fly ball into left field. Caught by Derek Hurt. And Vaughn will not advance on the catch. So 2 outs now in the bottom of the first inning for the Brilliance Sox. That'll bring up right-handed bat number 42, Trey Hunt. Slayton Vaughn still leading off from second. Euro delivery from Bell is a slider, but it's up. Ball number 1. Bell gets his sign into the stretch. Kicks and delivers the 1-0 to Trey Hunt. Trey Hunt swings at the pitch on the inside half. Swings through, I should say, as that's strike number 1. Count moves to 1-1. Bell, another slider, but misses that one upstairs as well. Count moves to 2-1. Bell kicks and delivers the 2-1. That's ball 3, outside. Count moves to 3-1 for Trey Hunt. And that ball is hit on ground ball to shortstop. Shortstop fields it cleanly, fires over to first baseman Carson McCullers in the inning. So at the end of the bottom of the first, we've got 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, or 1 error, my apologies, for the Road Warrior Black Sox, and 1 left on base. As Ken Williams makes his way back out on the mound to throw his warm-up pitches, we'll take a short break here in the booth. Welcome back to Brilliance versus Road Warriors. At the end of 1 full frame, we've got the Brilliance Sox leading 2-0 on the Road Warrior Black Sox. Stepping into the box for the Road Warrior Black Sox, number 7, Frankie Podkul. Ken Williams on the mound for the Brilliance Sox. Ken gets his sign into his windup, the pitch. That's strike 1 on the outside half. The 0-1 from Ken. Strike 2 again on the outside half to Frankie Podkul. That will move the count to 0-2. The 0-2 from Williams to Podkul. Podkul swings and a fly ball hit into right field. This should be playable for McDade. McDade camps under it and makes the first out for the Brilliant Sox. And now we'll bring into the box Nate Thompson. Nate steps into the box. Ken Williams gets his sign from his catcher, Bockley. The windup, the pitch. The 0-0 pitch is taken outside by Thompson for a ball number 1. And that pitch is now taken on the inside half for a strike. Count moves to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Williams to Thompson. Thompson swings, fly ball into left field, but playable for Will Lampkin, and he'll make the couch for out number 2. Now that'll bring into the box right-handed batter, number 33, Tommy Baggett. And Tommy Baggett takes ball 1 outside. The 1-0. Baggett swings on, high fly ball into shallow left or right center field. And that'll be playable from Jimmy Boyce as he makes the catch for out number 3. Top of the second inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on base for the Road Warrior Black Sox. As Cody Bell goes out to take his warm-up pitches on the mound, we'll take a short break here in the booth.
Yeah, 2 for 34.
Welcome back to Road Warriors versus Brilliant Sox. Stepping into the box now, number 21 for the Brilliant Sox. Gruba. David Gruba, the right-handed bat. David Gruba steps into the box. Cody Bell goes into his windup. The 0-0 pitch. And that's taken outside for ball number 1. The 1-0. Bell to Gruba. Gruba hits the ball on the ground. Shortstop fields it cleanly. Fires over to first base. Carson McCurdy. And that will be the first out of the inning for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Now for the Brilliant Sox, they'll bring in number 4, the right-handed bat, Will Lampkin. Bell Lampkin, the 0-0. Taking on the inside half for strike number 1. Bell to Lampkin. Lampkin swings, fly ball, down the right field line, and it will be foul. Lampkin now in a hole here, 0-2, as Bell gets the sign and goes into his windup. And that pitch is taken outside for ball number 1. Count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Bell. And that's taken strike number 3 on the outside half. So 2 outs here now for the Road Warrior Black Sox as Will Lampkin strikes out looking on the ball on the outside corner. Bringing up number 7, second baseman, Jimmy Boyce. Bell to Boyce. That's taken on the outside half for ball number 1. The 1-0 pitch. Jimmy Boyce swings and fouls it straight back. Bell moves the count to 1-1. The 1-1 here. Jimmy Boyce swings through that pitch. Now move the count to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Bell to Boyce. Taken inside for ball number 2. Moving the count to 2-2. Pitch is swung on and fouled off by Jimmy Boyce. He'll stay alive here, and we'll do the 2-2 again. Bell into his windup, delivers the pitch. Swung on and fouled back again by Jimmy Boyce. Pitch comes in, that's taken inside for ball number 3. Jimmy Boyce working himself a full count here now. Cody Bell into his windoff, the payoff pitch. And that's taken in the dirt for ball number 4. So Jimmy Boyce on with a 2-out walk. That'll bring up lead-up batter number 3, Brett Smith. Brett Smith, so far on the day, walked in his first at-bat and later on came around to score a run. First run of the game for the Brilliance Sox. The 0-0. And that's bounced in the dirt for ball number 1. Jimmy Boyce stays put at first base. Boyce short lead at first base. Cody Bell into a stretch. There's a 1-0 delivery. That's blown away for ball number 2. Now conference here for the Road Warrior Black Sox. The catcher, Dylan Barbetti. The pitcher, Cody Bell. And the first baseman / assistant manager for the Road Warrior Black Sox, Carson McCurdy, conference on the mound. Talk a little strategy about Brett Smith. Everybody back to their position. Jimmy Boyce still with a short lead at first base. Cody Bell into the stretch. 2-0 delivery. He's outside for ball number 3 now. The 3-0 delivery from Bell to Smith. And that's taken low for ball number 4. So now 2-2-out walks here for Cody Bell. That'll put Jimmy Boyce at second base, Brett Smith at first. Bring up left-handed bat Jared Anton. Jared flew out to left field his first time at bat. Anton steps into the box. Cody Bell gets a sign from the catcher. The 0-0 delivery. That's taken strike number 1 on the outside half. The 0-1 from Bell. Swung on and missed by Jared Anton. That'll move the count to 0-2. The 0-2 from Bell. Swung on and fouled back by Jared Anton. That'll have the count stay where it is at 0-2. The 0-2 again from Bell. Swung on the ground ball up the middle. Diving play by the second baseman, but can't come up with it. Jimmy Boyce in to score. Brett Smith over to third base, and Jared Anton has himself a 2-out RBI single. So diving Stanzione at second base can't come up with the ball. That'll be the hit for Jared Anton, yes. Runners on first and third for Gerald McDade. As McDade takes pitch number 1 for a ball 1. McDade, first time up, had himself an RBI single. Advanced to second on an error by the center fielder. The 1-0 to McDade. Call the ball. Count now moves to 2-0 for McDade. The 2-0 delivery is taken low by McDade for ball number 3. The 3-0 from Bell. Taken down the middle for strike number 1. The 3-1 from Bell to McDade. Taken on the outside half for strike number 2. That'll move the count full. Full count, 2 outs. Anton will be moving on the pitch. In the payoff pitch. Ground ball to James Smeebert over at shortstop. Smeebert fires over to Carson McCurdy to record out number 3 for the Road Warrior Black Sox. So in the bottom of the second inning, we've got 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base for the Road Warrior, for the Brilliance Sox. Left-handed pitcher Ken Williams makes his way back out onto the mound for his warm-up pitches for the Brilliance Sox. And as he's taking his warm-up pitches, we'll take a short break here in the booth. Welcome back to the Road Warrior Black Sox versus the Brilliant Sox. As we go into the top of the third here, leading off will be number 3, catcher Dylan Barbetti. Dylan, right-handed catcher, steps into the right-handed batter's box. Ken Williams gets a sign from Jacob Bockley. Ken into his windup, the 0-0. And that's taken on the low and outside corner for strike number 1. The 0-1 from Ken. Barbetti fouls it back, moving the count to 0-2. The 0-2 from Ken. Barbetti hits the ball into right field, shallow right field, I should say, as Jimmy Boyce is camped under it. It will make the catch for out number 1 of the top of the third inning. Now to bring up number 2, the second baseman for the Road Warrior Black Sox, Christian Stanzione. Williams to Stanzione. Taken down the middle and low for strike number 1. The 0-1 from Williams to Stanzione. Stanzione fouls it off. It's now to move the count to 0-2. Stanziano back into the box. The 0-2 from Williams. That's hit on. Ground ball to shortstop Trey Hunt. Trey Hunt fields it cleanly. Fires over to Slayton Vaughn at first base for out number 2. That'll bring up leadoff batter Derek Hurt. Derek Hurt 0 for 1 so far with a pop out to third base. Hurt in the box. Williams gets a sign into his windup, the 0-0. Hurt swings at the first pitch, fouls it down the third base line. The 0-1 from Williams. That's taken high for ball number 1. The 1-1 delivery. Derek Hurt swings through. And that'll be strike number 2. Derek Hurt hits the ball into left center field. Should be playable. Brett Smith is camped under it. He catches the ball to record out number 3. So on the top of the third inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on base for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Cody Bell makes his way out of the dugout for his third inning of work here. And as Cody takes his warm-up pitches, we'll take a short break here in the booth. Welcome back to the Road Warrior Black Sox versus the Baseball Brilliance Sox. Brilliance Sox have a 3-0 lead here, starting at the bottom of the third inning. Up to bat is Slayton Vaughn as he takes the 0-0 outside, ball number 1. Vaughn is first at bat, doubled. And Vaughn will take ball number 2 outside here. Count moves to 2-0. Vaughn with a shot down the line here. That will be called a fair ball. And Vaughn making his way around first base, heading into second. And Vaughn leads off with his second double of the day. That'll bring up the catcher, number 28, left-handed bat, Jacob Bockley. Bockley flew out to left field in his first at bat. Vaughn leads off at second. Bockley steps into the box. Bell gets his sign. Into the stretch, the 0-0 pitch. Taken inside for ball number 1. The 1-0 from Bell. It's taken downstairs for ball number 2. Count moves to 2-0. The pitch from Bell. It's taken downstairs again. Count moves to 3-0. Vaughn leading off from second. The pitch from Bell. Jacob Bockley swings 3-0. Shot down the line, and that ball will be foul. Bockley back in the box. The 3-1 pitch from Bell. Checks the runner. Now it'll be ball 4 outside. Bockley's on first base for the walk. Vaughn still at second, who led off this inning with a double. That'll bring out manager for the Road Warrior Black Sox, Dave Casey, as the infield will now conference. Conference ends, and Cody Bell will stay in this game as he's now facing number 42, shortstop Trey Hunt. Trey Hunt grounded to shortstop in his first at bat. The 0-0 delivery, Bell to Hunt. Hunt swings at the first pitch, fouls it down the third base line. Vaughn at second, Bockley at first, Trey Hunt in the box. The 0-1 from Bell is taken to the dirt by Hunt for ball number 1. Count moves to 1-1. The pitch. Swung on and fouled off by Trey Hunt. That'll move the count to 1-2. The 1-2 from Bell. Swung on, fly ball into right field. Road Warrior right fielder heading back. Tommy Baggett heading back for it. Makes the catch. And Vaughn tags on the play, advancing to third base. Jacob Bockley stays where he is. And that'll bring up number 21, David Grubaugh, with runners on first and third. Grubaugh takes strike number 1. Grubaugh in his first at bat, grounded out to Smeebird at shortstop. Bell to Grubaugh, the 0-1. Swung on and fouled off by Grubaugh. That'll move the count to 0-2. Vaughn leading off third, Bockley at first. Grubaugh in the box. The 0-2 pitch. Swung through for strike number 3. That'll be a strikeout for Cody Bell as Grubaugh goes down on 3. That'll bring up number 4, the left fielder for Brilliance Sox, Will Lampkin. Lampkin in his first at bat, struck out looking. Lampkin takes strike number 1 on the outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1, Bell to Lampkin. Lampkin swings. High pop-up. Playable possibly for Dylan Barbetti. It is playable. And Barbetti will make the catch for out number 3. So in the bottom of the 3rd inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base for the Brilliance Sox. Starting pitcher for the Brilliance Sox, Ken Williams, will make his way out of the dugout to throw his warm-up pitches, and as he throws his warm-up pitches, we'll take a short break here in the booth. Welcome back to the Road Warrior Black Sox versus the Baseball Brilliance Sox. At the end of 3 full innings, the score is 3-0 as we go into the top of the 4th inning. Leading off at the Road Warrior Black Sox, third baseman Spencer Henn. Spencer Henn flew out to center field in his first at-bat. Henn in the box. Williams toes the rubber, gets his sign, goes into his windup, the 0-0. Spencer Henn swings the first pitch. It's a fly ball into left field. Going back, and that will be caught by left fielder Will Lampkin for out number 1. That'll bring up first baseman Carson McCurdy. Carson singled in his first at-bat, the only hit that the Road Warrior Sox have for them so far. Williams with the 0-0 delivery. McCurdy takes that for strike number 1. The pitch, and it's taken on the outside half for strike number 2. Count moves to 0-2. The pitch, swung on, fly ball, in play, and Jared Anton at third base will make the catch for out number 2. That'll bring up James Smeebert. Smeebert lined out to shortstop in his first at-bat. The 0-0 is a curveball in there for a strike. Williams to Smeebert, the 0-1. Taking the dirt for ball number 1. The 1-1. Taken on the outside half for strike number 2. The 1-2 delivery from Williams to Smeebert. Smeebert fouls it back, and the count will stay the same. Williams the pitch. Smeebert fouls it off again. The 1-2. Swung on and fouled off yet again by Smeebert. Smeebert hits a shot into center field. That'll be a single. All right, and with 2 outs, Smeebert is on with a single up the middle. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Frankie Podko. Frankie flew out to right field in his first at bat. Smeebert, short lead at first. Ken into his windup. Pitch. And that's taken on the outside half for strike number 1. The pitch is a slider now taken on the inside corner by Podko for strike number 2. The 0-2 from Williams to Podko. Podko swings, ground ball to shortstop Trey Hunt. Trey Hunt flips it cleanly to second baseman Jimmy Boyce, and that'll be the 3rd out in the top of the 4th inning for the baseball Brilliance Sox. In the top of the 4th, we have 0 runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Still pitching for the Road Warrior Black Sox will be Cody Bell. As Cody Bell makes his way out to the mound, throws warm-up pitches. We'll take a short break here in the booth. Welcome back to Road Warrior Black Sox versus the Baseball Brilliance Sox. Bottom of the 4th inning leads off Jimmy Boyce. The 0-0 from Bell, taken for a ball. Jimmy Boyce in his first at bat walked and later scored. The 1-0 delivery from Bell. Taken outside for ball number 2. Count moves to 2-0. Two and 0 pitch from Bell to Boyce. Boyce swings, fouls it off, moving the count to 2-1. Bell to Boyce, the 2-1. Taken inside for ball number 3. The pitch, Jimmy Boyce swings on, fouls it straight back. That'll move the count full. The payoff pitch to Boyce. Swung on, fly ball. Might be in play. Carson McCurdy is there, and it is in play, and Carson McCurdy will make the catch for out number 1 for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Nice catch for Carson McCurdy as he makes it close to out of play. That'll bring up number 3, leadoff batter, Brett Smith. Brett Smith walked twice so far on the day. Came in to score in the first inning. Cody Bell grabs some rosin, toes the rubber, gets a sign into his windup. The 0-0 is bounced for ball number 1. Brett now back in the box. Bell back on the rubber. Gets a sign back into his windup. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and fouled off by Brett Smith. The count is 1-1. Bell. Taken low by Brett Smith for ball number 2. Count moves to 2-1. Cody Bell takes a walk. Back on the rubber now. Brett Smith back into the box. The 2-1 pitch. And Brett Smith swings at that, fouls it down the third base line. That'll move the count to 2-2. Everyone back in their position. The 2-2 from Bell to Smith. Taking low and outside for ball number 3. Smith working the count full now. Payoff pitch to Smith. Swung on, chopper to third base. Spencer Henn fields it cleanly, fires over to first base. Carson McCurdy makes the play, and that'll be out number 2 for the Road Warrior Black Sox. That'll bring up Jarrett Anton. Anton so far on the day, 1 for 2 with a single. Bell into his windup. Taken low for ball number 1. Anton back into the box. Cody Bell misses outside now. Moving count to 2-0 on Jarrett Anton. The 2-0 pitch. Taken low for ball number 3 now. Count moves to 3-0 for Jarrett Anton. Now will be taken for a strike. Count now to 3-1. Anton adjusts his knee guard, adjusts his batting glove, steps back into the box. Cody Bell toes the rubber, gets a sign from the catcher. Into his windup. The 3-1 delivery. Swung on and fouled back by Jarrett Anton. Cody Bell battling his way back into this at-bat from 3-0 now to full count. Payoff pitch from Bell to Anton is outside for ball number 4. And Jared Anton finds himself with a walk. That'll bring up number 20, Gerald McDade. McDade 1 for 2 so far with an RBI single in the first inning. Later came around to score. Anton short lead at first base. Cody Bell gets his sign. Delivers the 0-0 to McDade. McDade swings a shot down the left field line. Is it fair? Is it foul? It will be ruled foul. So a long strike there. We'll have the count 0-1. Gerald McDade almost went yard. However, just a bit out in front of that ball. Cody Bell will toe the rubber once again. Anton still short lead over there at first base. McDade back in the box. The stretch, the 0-1 delivery. That's ball one outside. Wild pitch gets away from Dylan Barbetti. And Anton will advance to second base. Cody Bell now takes a minute to adjust his jersey. Grabs some rosin. Toes the rubber. Or waiting to toe the rubber. Anton takes his lead off from second base. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. Bell to McDade. And that'll be taken low for ball number 2. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Bell to McDade. Swung on, fly ball into right field. Hooking into foul territory, and that will be a foul ball. So we'll do 2-2 again here. Jared Anton takes his lead off of second base. Bell into a stretch. Kicks, delivers the pitch. Slider. Swung on and fouled off again by McDade. So pitch number 7 of the at-bat coming up here. McDade into the box. Bell gets a sign. Checks the runners into a stretch. Kicks and delivers the 2-2. McDade, ground ball up the middle, fielded by shortstop Smeebert. Smeebert fires over to first base Carson McCurdy, and that will be the end of the bottom of the 4th inning. So at the end of the bottom of the 4th, we've got no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. It'll be the Road Warriors' chance to hit here now. And coming up will be center fielder Nate Thompson, right fielder Tommy Baggett, and catcher Dylan Barbetti. So far, on the year, Nate Thompson is currently batting .333. Nate Thompson is currently batting My apologies, folks. So Nate Thompson currently batting .333 going into today. Tommy Baggett batting .114 going into the day. And Dylan Barbetti getting his first appearance this year. Has a triple zeros batting average. Ken Williams done with his warm-up pitches now. Nate Thompson will walk him towards the box. Ken rubs up the baseball, dries off his hands, puts on his glove, walks towards the mound, toes the rubber. Nate Thompson into the box. And with this pitch, we're underway here in the top of the fifth inning. Nate Thompson swings first pitch, fouls it into the seats for strike number one. Ken gets his sign, delivers the 0-1 pitch to Thompson. It's a called strike on the outside half. The count moves to 0-2. Thompson a little shoulder shrug as he steps back into the box. Williams comes set to pitch. Thompson swings, fouls it off down the right field line. And that'll be foul out of play. The 0-2 from Williams to Thompson. It's a slider. Thompson swings. It's a ball in foul territory. Vaughn can't quite make the catch. And we'll have to do the 0-2 again. So a pop-up in the air for a decent amount of time. However, the Brilliance defense can't come up with the catch. So we're going to have to reset here as everyone gets back into their position. Jimmy Boyce picks up his hat and makes his way over back to second base. Vaughn back in position at first. Catcher Bockley shouts a little something to pitcher Ken Williams. Ken back on the rubber now. Bockley back behind the plate. Thompson back in the box. We'll do the 0-2 again. Here's the pitch. Thompson swings, fouls it straight back off of Bockley's glove. And once again, we'll do the 0-2. Ken seems to be shaking something off his arm. Possibly sweat. Possibly a bug. Not quite sure. It's all speculation at the moment. Nevertheless, Williams toes the rubber once again. The 0-2 for the third time. Williams into his windup, the pitch. Thompson swings through. And Bockley can't hold on to it, as I believe Thompson fouled that off. Yes, correct. So Thompson fouling the ball straight back. We'll do the 0-2 here again for the fourth time. The pitch. Thompson, pop up into shallow left right field, or right center field. And Jimmy Boyce will make the catch for out number one.
Still early in the day there, though.
Everyone's a critic. That'll bring up Tommy Baggett. Tommy Baggett popped up to Jimmy Boyce in his first at bat. The 0-0 delivery is taken upstairs for ball number 1. Williams into his windup. The 0-0 delivery popped up right side, and that'll be foul. Clayton Vaughn getting his cardio in at first base. 2 pop-ups now this inning. Very close to out-of-play territory. Count is 1-1. Williams gets a sign. Delivers the pitch. And that's ball 2 upstairs. Count moves to 2-1. To 2-1. Tommy Baggett swings another pop-up, but that one's definitely foul on the right side. That'll move the count to 2-2. The 2-2 pitch swung on, fouled off again by Tommy Baggett. Ken back on the rubber, Baggett back in the box. We'll do the 2-2 for the second time here. The pitch. Taken inside for ball number 3. Baggett seemed to have checked his swing. Looked like a back foot slider from a lefty pitcher to a righty batter. But Baggett was able to hold up. And that pitch is ball number 4, low. It's Tommy Baggett with a 1-out walk here. That'll bring up the catcher, Dylan Barbetti. Barbetti, so far on the day, 0 for 1. Popped out to Jimmy Boyce as well. Jimmy Boyce being the second baseman for the baseball Brilliance. Williams, the 0-0 delivery. Dylan Barbetti swings the first pitch, and that is a single into right field. Baggett will hold up at second, Barbetti at first. And the Road Warriors have something going here as they have a runner on second and first with 1 out, and that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter and the second baseman, Christian Stanziano. Stanziano grounded to shortstop in his first at-bat.
267 on the season so far.
Stanziano batting 267 on the season so far going into today. The 0-0 from Williams. Stanziano jumps on the first pitch as well. Hits a ball into left field. That might be 2. Baggett in to score. Barbetti into third. And Stanziano, yes, gets himself an RBI double in the top of the 5th inning. That'll bring up leadoff batter and left fielder. My apologies. Derek Hurt. Derek Hurt, so far in the day, 0 for 2. Popped up to third base in his first at-bat. Flew out to center field in his second at-bat. The 0-0 delivery from Williams. Hurt tries to jump on the first pitch as well. Fouls it down the third base line. Hurt batting .359 on the year so far, going into today. The 0-1 from Williams to Hurt. Taken low for ball number 1. That'll move the count to 1-1. Ken, the 1-1 delivery. Back foot slider, left-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. Hurt appeared to have checked his swing. He did not go, says the home plate umpire, and that will move the count to 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Hurt has himself a knock. Will Lampkin, left fielder for Baseball Brilliance, chasing it into the corner. That will be Stanziano to score, Barbetti to score, and Derek Hurt has himself a 2 RBI double and advances to third on an error in the field. Now that'll bring up Spencer Henn. Spencer Henn, in the first inning, flew out to center field. In the fourth inning, flew out to left field. The 0-0. Back foot slider, left-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. Take it for a ball. Henn going into the day, batting .309. The 1-0 from Williams. Swung on, ground ball, back at Williams. Williams fields it, fires over to Slayton Vaughn at first. So Spencer Henn is called out at first base, but Derek Hurt, off the throw, reads it, goes home, and is safe. That would be a ground ball out with an RBI for Spencer Henn. And it will bring up Carson McCurdy. Carson, so far on the day, 1 for 2 with a single in the first inning. And that's taken pitch number 1 for a ball. The 1-0 from Williams to McCurdy. McCurdy, big swing, swings through it, and that'll be strike number 1. Yes. 1-1. Slider taken low for ball number 2. Count moves to 2-1. McCurdy back in the box. Williams on the mound. Gets a sign. Into his windup. Pitch. Another slider taken low again for ball number 3. The 3-1 delivery is taken low for ball 4 by McCurdy. So McCurdy's on with a walk now. That'll bring out manager Mark Demko. Mark trying to give his pitcher a break. He's thrown a sizable amount of pitches this inning. Up to 26 in this inning. Facing the four-hole batter, James Smeebert. Smeebert, so far on the day, 1 for 2 with a single off of Williams.
At this point, Williams only had 48 pitches. They've really worked him here, which is good. He's been cruising for too long.
Smeebert into the box. The 0-0. That's taken for a strike. Smeebert, so far, going into today, batting .391.
Ooh.
Gets the 0-1. That's driven into center, right center field. However, McDade is able to track it down and make the catch for the third out. So on the top of the fifth, there's 4 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Road Warrior Black Sox striking big there. Able now to grab the lead. And there will be a pitching change for the Road Warrior Black Sox. It will be Alex Nielsen. See what we can tell you about Nielsen's numbers so far on the year. Bless you. Nielsen, so far on the year, 5 innings pitched. He's faced 15 batters, striking out 3. And he'll be facing, for the Baseball Brilliance Sox, Vaughn, Bockley, and Hunt. Tell you a little something about those guys as well. Vaughn, so far on the year, going into today, batting .279 with 1 home run and 8 RBIs. Bockley, going into today, is batting .342, an impressive .342. Currently has no home runs and 6 RBIs. And Trey Hunt, going into today, batting .279 with 4 home runs and 10 RBIs. Nielsen definitely coming in to face the need of this Baseball Brilliance lineup as Vaughn walks his way into the right-handed batter's box. Barbetti goes out to conference with Nielsen, possibly talking strategy, possibly for a pep talk. It's all speculation at this point. A good fist bump, a little jog back for Barbetti, and we're getting underway here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Score is 4-3. The Road Warrior Black Sox took the lead that inning, scoring 4 runs. Nielsen, the pitch. Vaughn jumps on the first pitch. Tommy Baggett chasing back, and he'll make a catch at the warning track in right field. So Vaughn will see one pitch and try to hit it. But to no avail as he flies out to Tommy Baggett, the right fielder. That'll bring up Jacob Bockley. Talked about Bockley's average already. Bockley so far on the day, 0 for 1 with a walk as he takes strike number 1. Nielsen to Bockley. Slider low for ball number 1. Nielsen toes the rubber. Bockley back into the box. The windup. Bockley calls time. Nielsen more than halfway into his windup there. The 1-1. Taken outside. That'll move the count to 2-1. Nielsen full of energy out there, toes the rubber. Bockley back in the box, the 2-1 pitch. Bockley swings, fouls it straight back. That'll put the count at 2-2. Nielsen to Bockley. Bockley swings. It's a fly ball into left field. Over the left fielder, Derek Hurt's head. Bockley will be rounding first, heading for second base. Hurt throws the ball in, and Bockley's on second with a 1-out double. That'll bring up the shortstop, number 42, Trey Hunt. Trey Hunt, I believe, currently leading the Baseball Brilliance Sox in home runs, as he's got a runner in scoring position here and a chance for an RBI against Nielsen. Nielsen toes the rubber, gets a sign. Bockley leads off a second. Short lead. Never mind. Nielsen steps off, right back on. The pitch from Nielsen is upstairs for ball number 1. Trey Hunt checks the signs from his third base coach and manager, Mark Demko. Nielsen gets a sign. Bockley still with a short lead over at second. The pitch. Trey Hunt swings. That's a fly ball into deep center field. Nate Thompson going back, but he's got a beat on it. He makes the catch. Bockley goes nowhere, stays right at second base. And that's out number 2 for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Got to bring up David Gruba. Gruba, so far in the day, grounded to shortstop and struck out. Gruba, the DH for the the DH for the Baseball Brilliance Sox today, as he takes that first pitch for a ball low. Nielsen gets a sign, comes set. And Gruba hits a fly ball into left center field. They're going to talk about it, and Nate Thompson will be the one that makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base for the Baseball Brilliance. Coming up now for the Road Warrior Black Sox will be Frankie Podkul, Nate Thompson, and Tommy Baggett. We'll get their stats here for you in just a second. Frankie Podkul, currently batting .236 with 4 home runs and 8 RBIs. Ken Williams still pitching for the Baseball Brilliance Sox. Makes his way onto the mound, throws warm-up pitches. Nate Thompson will be after Frankie Podkul. Thompson, so far on the year, batting .150 with 1 home run and 4 RBIs. And then will be Tommy Baggett, who goes into the day batting .114. Tommy Baggett so far this year, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. As Kenny continues to throw his warm-up pitches, I'm a little confused as to why he didn't throw that one. Possibly crossed up Santos. Maybe Santos, who's picking up Bockley right now, didn't see the sign that he gave him for the pitch. Jacob Bockley is the catcher for the Baseball Brilliance. He was on second base. Now makes his way out into the field. He'll come out, receive a pitch, and throw the ball down to second. And we'll get underway here in the top of the 6th inning. Road Warrior Black Sox versus Baseball Brilliance Sox. Road Warrior Black Sox now lead 4-3, coming off of last inning where they scored all 4 of their runs so far. Frankie Podkul into the box. We talked about his numbers so far. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Flew out to right field in the 2nd inning and then hit into a fielder's choice in the 4th as he gets the LO from Williams. That's ball 1 upstairs. Let's talk about Frankie Podkul's home run numbers. Pretty impressive so far. considering we are about a month into this Yinzer League. Williams, the 1-0. Swung on and fouled straight back by Frankie Podko. That'll move the count to 1-1. Kenny gets the ball. Toes the rubber. Podko already in the box. Williams into his windup. And that's strike number 2 on the outside half to Frankie Podko. Count is now 1-2 to Podko. Williams with the delivery. That'll be low and in the dirt for ball number 2. As Podko sees it all the way. Podko back into the box. Williams back in the mound. These two both like to work quick. The 2-2 delivery. That'll be a slider taken inside for ball number 3. And Frankie Podko works himself a full count here. Williams gets a sign from Bockley. The payoff pitch. Frankie Podko swings, and that's a ground ball to shortstop Trey Hunt. Trey Hunt fires over to first baseman Slayton Vaughn. Vaughn makes the catch, and that will be out number 1 for the Baseball Brilliance. So that'll bring up a pinch hitter, Kyle Buser. My apologies at home. We talked about Thompson's numbers. We were unaware that Buser would be batting for Thompson this inning. As Buser gets the 0-0, takes a strike. Buser, so far on the year, batting .270 with 1 home run and 5 RBIs as he gets the 0-1. Foul back on the left side, and it will move the count to 0-2. So we can close the book on Nate Thompson. Nate Thompson, so far on the day, was 0 for 2. As Buser gets the 0-2 pitch, grounds it over to Jimmy Boyce at second base. Jimmy fires over to first baseman Slayton Vaughn. And that will be the second out for the Baseball Brilliance. Now we'll bring up number 33, Tommy Baggett. Baggett, right fielder for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Right-handed bat, steps into the box. Does a little play tap. Williams gets a sign. Comes set. The 0-0. Taken low for ball number 1. Tommy Baggett, so far on the day, 0 for 1 with a walk. Came around to score as he takes that one for strike number 1. That count moves to 1-1. And Tommy Baggett swings at that one. That's a high pop-up. Down the third base line, Jared Anton making the play for it, had a beat on it, and makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on base for the Road Warrior Black Sox that inning. Nielsen making his way back out on the mound for the Road Warrior Black Sox. We'll talk about who he's facing in just a moment coming up for Baseball Brilliance. Brilliance have duo Will Lampkin, Jimmy Boyce, and then leadoff batter Brett Smith. Will Lampkin, so far on the year, currently batting .100 with no home runs and 4 RBIs. Jimmy Boyce doing pretty well for himself as we get him batting .290, no home runs and 3 RBIs. And leadoff batter Brett Smith working his way out of a funk as he's batting .193. Doing well recently, though. 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Nielsen had himself a pretty good first inning of work there. Looks to build on it. So now with Nate Thompson out of the game, Kyle Buser goes to left field, and Derek Hurt will now be playing center field for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Already throws down to Smeaver at shortstop. And we're getting ready to start the bottom of the 6th inning. So far, the Road Warrior Black Sox have 4 runs, 5 hits, and only 1 error. Baseball Brilliance Sox have 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error, and it's their turn to hit and build off of it. Will Lampkin, right-handed bat, stepping into the box. Nielsen gets a sign, delivers. That's strike 1 on the low corner. Nielsen shakes twice, delivers the pitch. It's a slider, just a bit in, as the count moves to 1-1. Pitch, Will Lampkin, grounders, Stanziano is at second base. He'll fire over to first baseman Carson McCurdy for out number 1. That would bring up Jimmy Boyce. Jimmy Boyce so far on the day. 0 for 1 with a walk and a run. Nielsen gets the sign, delivers the 0-0. That's ball 1 upstairs. Nielsen shakes himself off, ready for the 1-0 delivery. That would be ball number 2 inside. Count moves to 2-0. Nielsen gets the ball back, shakes himself off a little bit, rubs up the baseball. Jimmy Boyce already back in the box. Nielsen now toes the rubber. Working fast out of the windup. Jimmy Boyce, bunt attempt. However, it's straight back into the catcher's mitt, Dylan Barbetti. And the count moves to 2-1. Two-one. Jimmy Boyce swings away, pop up, it's high in the air, it's right behind Barbetti. Barbetti makes a basket catch for out number 2. A sliding basket catch there for Dylan Barbetti has himself the second out for the Road Warrior Black Sox. That'll bring up Brett Smith, leadoff batter. Brett Smith, so far on the day, 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run. In his last at bat in the 4th inning, grounded out to Spencer Henn over at third base. Nielsen gets a sign, shakes a little bit. Now he likes it. The 0-0 in the dirt for ball number 1. Nielsen, the 1-0. Brett Smith swings through that one for strike number 1. Count moves to 1-1. Nielsen, the pitcher, that despite being out of the windup, works pretty fast. He's got the sign that he likes, the 1-1 delivery. And that's low for ball number 2. Barbetti gives the sign. Nielsen got what he likes. And he'll hit Brett Smith with that pitch. As Brett Smith is on by it with a hit by pitch. Bottom of the 6th inning, 2 outs. Bringing up Jared Anton. Anton playing third base today for the Baseball Brilliance Sox. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. And it looks like that'll be Nielsen's day right there. He shakes up his catcher, Barbetti. As now coming in, left-handed pitcher Manny Gomez, I believe. Hmm. Gomez so far has one inning in the third pitched, a 0 ERA, 1.5 WHIP, and 2 strikeouts. He's only given up 1 hit and has a 13.5 Ks per 9. Pretty impressive. As he's coming in to face the lefty Jared Anton. They want a lefty-lefty matchup here. Dave Casey knows Nielsen very well, possibly seeing signs of fatigue. Not quite sure. But nevertheless, Nielsen's days not quite closed, as that's his run at first base. Jared Anton coming in today, batting .250 with 3 home runs and 10 RBIs. Very impressive pop from the lefty batter's box. Versatile guy, plays all 3 infield positions. As he steps in and gets there, and everybody else gets set. We're underway. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. Still a 4-3 ball game in the Road Warriors' favor. Anton has a chance here to break it. Brett Smith leads off from first. The first pitch is strike number 1. Anton will take that one, and he moved the count to 0-1. Brett Smith, sizable lead at first base. Manny checks him. The 0-1 pitch is low and away for ball number 1. Anton not fooled by that one. Smith with a bigger lead now here off first base. But not going anywhere as Jared Anton takes that one also in the dirt for ball 2. Count moves to 2-1. Gomez toes the rubber. Smith leads off for first. Anton in the box. Gomez checks Smith. That's ball 3. Anton finds himself in a 3-1 count here. Adjust the batting gloves. Shakes off a little bit. Little plate tap. Gomez toes the rubber. The 3-1 pitch is a called strike on the outside half. That'll move the count to full. Full count, lefty on the mound here. 2 outs. Brett Smith will be going. Needs to make sure that the pitch is thrown. Gomez checks him, goes home, and Anton fouls that one off. As Smith was running, and he'll have to head back to first base. We'll do the 3-2 again. Gomez grabs a little rosin, pats the pants. The 3-2. Anton swings and fouls it off again. So for the third time here, we'll do a 3-2. The pitch. Anton swings through it, and Gomez has himself yet another strikeout and earns himself a well-deserved love tap. Very nice from Gomez coming in, putting out the fire as Ken Williams goes back out on the mound for his 7th inning of work. Williams currently at 88 pitches as he gets to take his 5 warm-ups. Due up for the Road Warriors, we have Barbetti, Stanziano, and Hurt. Barbetti, as we mentioned, he'll be making his first appearance in the Yinzer. He has no prior stats coming into this. Stanziano, going into today, currently batting .267 with no home runs and 1 RBI. And then it will be Derek Hurt. Hurt going into today, batting .359, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. So Frankie Podko leading the Road Warrior Black Sox in home runs. Hurt right behind with 4. Hurt right behind him with 3. That'll be an interesting race. Make sure you stay tuned. See who ends up winning it for the Road Warrior Black Sox.
Everybody is coming today with batting 111. Yes.
My apologies, I'm being corrected by our stat guy. Barbetti actually coming into the day batting 111. Williams with yellow. Taking low for ball number 1. One-0 delivery to Barbetti. Barbetti swings, ground ball over at third base. Anton can't come up with it. As that would be a leadoff single for Dylan Barbetti. And bringing up Christian Stanziano. Stanziano, so far on the day, 1 for 2 with a double and a run. And an RBI as well. There appears to be some talk on the field. Not quite sure what's going on. It's a pinch runner for Dylan Barbetti. That will be number 10, V. Desai. So Barbetti's day is over. He ends the day 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run. Well done, Barbetti. V. Desai leads off from first base. Stanziano gets the pitch. As he bunts through that one, Bockley tries to get V. Desai over there at first base. V. Desai in safely. Count will be 0-1. The pitch from Williams to Stanziano. Taken low for ball number 1. Count moves to 1-1. Williams right back on the mound. Desai leads off from first. And that would be a slider on the inside half, taken for a strike by Stanziano. The count will move to 1-2. Williams still working fast. Waiting for the pitch that he likes from Bockley. Now he's got it. Into the stretch, into the delivery. It's a slider and fouled off by Stanziano. And that'll have the count stay the same at 1-2. The 1-2 from Williams. He's in the dirt. For ball 2. That'll move the count to 2-2. Desai has the appearance of not going anywhere. Let's see if that changes. Short lead over there. Williams checks him. Delivers the 2-2. Stanziano swings. It's a ball down the line, but it will end up in foul territory. And we'll do the 2-2 again. Bockley talking to his infield. talking about a running situation. There's no out here for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Williams gets a sign. Pitch. Stanziano. Ball is hit into foul territory again. So Stanziano here in a good fight. We'll do the 2-2 for a third time here. Williams gets the ball back. Wipes it down, pats the pants. Toes the rubber. Desai shimmying over at first. 2-2, one yet again. And Stanziano fouls it off yet again. Here's a pitch from Williams. Stanziano hit this one, this time in fair territory. McDade's camped under it in right field as he'll make the catch. I'm going to bring up leadoff batter, Derek Hurt. Hurt, so far in the day, 1 for 3 with a double, a run, and 2 RBIs. Hurt steps into the box. Williams gets a sign from catcher Bockley. Desai still leading off at first. Williams checks Desai, pitches to Hurt, and that's low for ball number 1. The 1-0 from Williams. Hurt swings at it. It's a high pop-up. It's in the infield. Trey Hunt calls everybody off, and we'll make the catch behind and a little bit to the right of the pitcher's mound. So after a leadoff single by Barbetti, replaced by Desai at first base, Williams finds himself with 2 outs here. And facing Spencer Henn. Spencer Henn, over 3 on the day so far. The 0-0. That's taken low for ball number 1. Desai dekes the run over at first base. See if he can get anybody moving anywhere. Back at first safely. As that was a strike on the pitch. The 1-1. Slider upstairs. And that would be ball number 2. Desai going for real this time. Spencer Henn swings and fouls it off. So the count is now 2-2. The pitch, Spencer Henn hits the ball into left center field. That ball will be down. Desai pinch runner heading from first to third. And Spencer Henn is in with a 2-out double. That'll be runners on third and second with 2 outs, bringing up Carson McCurdy. Carson McCurdy, 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a walk. Formerly played for the West Virginia Power. I've had the courtesy of playing with him. Great guy, great teammate, great hitter. The OO. And that's taking ball 1 inside. The 1-0 from Williams to McCurdy. Another pitch inside, taken for ball number 2. The count moves to 2-0. Pinch runner to side, leads off third. Spencer Henn, the third baseman, leads off a second. Williams gets a sign. The 2-0. McCurdy swings. It's chopper. It's up the middle. Jimmy Boyce fields it cleanly. He throws over to first, and McCurdy is out at first. So a close one for the Road Warrior Black Sox, but can't manage to scratch any. That will be no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. Let's see. Pitching now for the Road Warrior Black Sox is Norman Coleman Goodwin. Coleman Goodwin, a righty side armor, makes his way out on the mound. Been a staple here in this Road Warrior Black Sox bullpen.
And then Williams going in for Peter side.
It will also be Zach Whalen replacing Barbetti. Barbetti got pinch ran for. So Whalen takes over the staff behind the dish. No other defensive changes for the Road Warrior Black Sox, not since Buser came in for Nate Thompson, which of course moved Derek Hurt to center field. Buser took over and left. Coleman Goodwin, 7 2/3 pitched so far, a 2.35 ERA, an impressive .78 WHIP. In 7 2/3 innings, he struck out 6 batters. Quite impressive numbers for sure. As Coleman Goodwin takes a knee, sucks himself up or calms himself down. It's all speculation at this point. As he gets ready to toe the rubber to face McDade. McDade so far on the day, 1 for 3 with a single, a run, and an RBI. Goodwin's got his sign. Here's the pitch. McDade swings at the first pitch. It's a shot into center field. Going back is Derek Hurt. Derek Hurt makes the catch. And that'll be out number 1 for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Impressive play there by Derek Hurt. Ranging straight back, making the funky catch in an awkward position, but athletic enough to come up with the ball, and nevertheless, I'll bring up Slayton Vaughn. Slayton Vaughn, the power hitting first baseman for the baseball Brilliance Sox, swings at the first pitch himself, and that's fouled off down the right field line. Count moves to 0-1. Vaughn so far in the day, 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Also has himself an RBI in the day as well. Coleman Goodwin gets a sign. The 0-1. And that's just a bit outside for ball number 1. Count moves to 1-1. 1 out. The 1-1 pitch is a slider. Called strike this time on the outside half. Count moves to 1-2. Coleman Goodwin gets the sign. Delivers the 1-2 to Vaughn. And that's taken inside for ball number 2. Zach Whalen, the new catcher, gives Coleman Goodwin the sign. 2-2. Vaughn swings and fouls that one straight back. So we'll get a ball back out to Coleman Goodwin. We'll do the 2-2 again to Vaughn. This has been a good fight here. Even count. The 2-2 again. Pitch. And again, fouled straight back by Vaughn. Into the mask of catcher Zach Whalen. Hope he's okay. Catcher trying to give him a little bit of time. Or, my apologies. The umpire trying to give him a little bit of time. Standard practice for catchers and umpires. If one of them gets hit, the other one will usually give the other one a breather. For the third time, the 2-2. And Vaughn swings at the slider outside. And that'll be strike number 3. Coleman Goodwin can add another strikeout to his column, as now he's set to face Jacob Bockley with 2 outs and nobody on in the bottom of the 7th inning. Score is still 4-3 here in favor of the Road Warrior Black Sox. Jacob Bockley steps into the box. Bockley, so far on the day, 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. The 0-0, called strike on the outside half. Bockley shakes the shoulders, back into the box. Goodwin set, the pitch. And that's taken low for ball number 1. Count moves to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is ball 2 outside. The pitch hit on the ground up the middle. Ooh, and Stanziano can't quite field it cleanly. He was playing deep, shifting Bockley.
Really deep.
He feels like I think he got it at first. I'll leave it up to you.
He's ahead. Because of how deep it was.
Yeah.
And he was almost at first base when he fielded it.
And it's ruled a hit here in the scorer's booth. Bockley on with a 2-out single. Stanziano playing him deep, practically into right field at that point, as Bockley's known to hit the ball hard on the right side. And that will be a pinch runner for Bockley, as his day is now done. And it will be it'll be John Williams running for Bockley. Trey Hunt in the box. John Williams leading off at first. Coleman Goodwin the pitch. Trey Hunt takes ball 1 outside.
That's what Williams.
John Williams.
I didn't hear if you said it. If you said it in runner.
Trey Hunt swings at the second pitch of the at-bat. Foul down the third base line. That'll move the count to 1-1. John Williams leads off at first base. Coleman Goodwin comes set. 1-1 to Trey Hunt. Trey Hunt swings and fouls the ball down the third base line again. And move the count to 1-2. Trey Hunt on the day so far, 0 for 3. He grounded out to shortstop in the first inning, flew out to right field in the third inning, and then flew out to center field in the fifth inning. The 1-2. Trey Hunt swings. High ball, but it's foul and on the wild deck. We'll do the 1-2 again. Coleman Goodwin gets a sign from new catcher Zach Whalen. Here comes the 1-2. Trey Hunt swings again. It's a high pop-up, but it's also out of play. And we'll do the 1-2 for the third time as soon as we get a ball back in play. Well-executed pitch there from Coleman Goodwin, as Zach Whalen gives him a little fist bump, let him know that he did a good job. Just Trey Hunt put a good swing on it and was able to get a piece of it and stay alive. John Williams, the pinch runner, leading off at first. Coleman Goodwin, the pitch. Trey Hunt breaks his bat. It's a ground ball over third base way. My apologies. That's a line out over third base way. And that'll be the ball game. So the Road Warrior Black Sox, after 7 innings, 4 runs, 7 hits, and only 1 error. And the Brilliance Sox, after 7 innings, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. As Road Warrior Black Sox, I believe, 4 in a row?
Yeah.
Road Warrior Black Sox winning 4 in a row, sweeping the Baseball Brilliance Sox. As we get ready for Wolfpack versus Killer Bees, Game 4, Wolfpack so far lead the series 2-1. And that'll be all, folks.